morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liga Kadobi. And before we get started, I would like you guys to please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, we got that out of the way. Let's continue this. All right, we got an article that came out yesterday that we're going to discuss today, and this has been pretty good so far. So shout out to Smash JT for this. All right, so Unreal Engine's meta-human tool may be behind the man jaw and the growing trend of masculine female characters in gaming. So, right now, the gaming industries, they have been trying to make these women more masculine instead of being feminine. And it's just been like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We got to make these females beautiful. We don't need to make them manly. We don't need to make them ugly. I mean, you had characters like Lara Croft. I'm going to put Lara Croft as the only example. Lara Croft is a beautiful, hot chick in the game. Why make her looking like a man? You don't need to make her look like a man. She's not strong, but she's courage. She's courage. She has courage. She has a real beautiful body, but she could still fight. You know, but they just don't want to do that. They want to make them manly, thinking that they're man and they can do whatever they can do. So it's like ridiculous. So here we go. A recently service developer video is shedding new light on an issue that many gamers have noticed, but few have fully understood. Why do so many modern female characters in the video games appear to have exaggerated masculine features like the dreaded squared off man jaw? A game developer speaking under anonymity has provided evidence to YouTuber Smash JT that points to Unreal's Engine's metahuman character creator as the source of the platform. The root of the issue, MetaHuman's character generator. The anonymous developer who has shared the video proof of their findings with Smash JT highlights a significant flaw in the way MetaHuman generate female character models. The tool, while groundbreaking in its level of detail, appears to create base models that lean toward androgyny, requiring extensive modification to achieve a traditionally feminine look. So, let's read this part and then we'll try to look at this video for a bit. This relation suggests that many studios relying on MetaHuman may be inadvertently using these default templates without the necessary adjustments, resulting in masculine and female characters that stand out in the ways that players find distracting. The developer described the process as an uphill battle for artists trying to create distinct and aesthetically appealing female protagonists. So let's look at this video for a little bit and see what we got.
The gaming industry has been grappling with an ongoing issue that many players have noticed, but until now, only few have actually understood. Why do so many female characters in modern gaming have this masculine facial structure, this jawline that looks like a dude, and everywhere you look, even in massive major AAA games, it seems to appear? What's the deal with that? Well, I got an anonymous message from somebody in the industry looking to expose the reality behind the fabled man jaw and why it keeps happening. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. The other day, I got a message from somebody looking to expose the inner workings of the man jaw, this man jaw that continues to appear. And while many people initially, including myself, were looking at the developers and saying, oh, these developers are woke and they're trying to inject some sort of androgynous looking person into these games and to see themselves, that's the real reason for it. Potentially, yes, but if you dig deeper, it's actually Epic Games and Unreal Engine, and the default characters that they give these developers aren't very, we'll just say, appealing to the feminine form. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out SmashJT.com for the full article breaking down the man jaw exposed and why women in games are looking like dudes and how it's actually coming from Epic Games. And to be clear, this video is focusing on MetaHuman and the Unreal Engine from Epic Games. I know there are a tremendous amount of AAA titles out there that don't use Unreal Engine or use their own proprietary game engines when they put it together. So take this all with a grain of salt as far as the overall jaw issue is, but at the same time, if it's happening with MetaHuman and Unreal Engine, there's a high chance and high likelihood that this could also be happening at other studios that have their own engines they're using as well.
It's just the ugliest thing you've ever seen, I think. So let's just undo that. I'll stick with her, but this really shows you just how god awful some of these I don't know what you want to call it. It's like the ideology infested tool. This is it's I don't have any of these issues when I create a male character. I can create male characters all day and they look great, but it takes forever to make someone look like this. And this is what they want it to look like instead. Like, what the hell is this? This is disgusting.
In a scathing expose, a video has been shared with me privately, and I have been given the okay to share this information publicly about a developer being very frustrated with how a tool generates female models by default. Models that, rather than appearing naturally feminine, instead start off looking like dudes. This developer, who asked me to remain anonymous, has also provided a video with proof of their findings and explained in full detail about Unreal's MetaHuman tool and how it is undeniably cutting edge when it comes to fidelity, with every pore, blemish, and skin reflection being rendered in stunning detail. But, and this is a very big but, as opposed to the models on the women that are anything but that, this comes at the cost of the base models being fundamentally unattractive and unappealing based off of what is given to these artists to begin with.
I thought this was worth showing. This is the MetaHuman tool that Unreal Engine provides for creating realistic characters. And here's a woman I created recently, and I'm quite happy with her, but it's like there's a lot of detail, and I think the shape is really nice, looks very appealing and feminine. But you have to try, very hard to get her to look like this. I had to do what's called the mesh to MetaHuman workflow, which is to import a custom mesh. You actually can't really create someone who looks like this from scratch using the characters they give you. They're actually a lot of them are actually quite ugly, I find. And so I have to use an alternate workflow to get in a different looking mesh to start with, and then I can sculpt it to the way I want it.
The starting point for these female characters is unnaturally androgynous, and it takes a tremendous amount of effort on the wireframing of the face to contort it to look more like a woman. That right there is the problem with everything. It all requires extensive tweaking and significant efforts from the artists themselves just to achieve a traditionally feminine look. I can think of 3 different reasons why this is happening. 1, they're just straight up lazy developers, or 2, they're just untalented and don't know how to do it and work it to make it look more feminine, so they just stick with the default option. Or 3, the artist themselves is straight up androgynous themselves and they want to see themselves in the game that they're making. But typically what's transpiring here for this manjaw is one of those 3 things is happening, which is why it continues to perpetuate itself in all of gaming.
And so I have to use an alternate workflow to get in a different looking mesh to start with, and then I can sculpt it to the way I want it. There's a funny little slider that they provide, which is basically to ignore the mesh that you use and to revert to using theirs. And it just shows you the total anti-woman bias that's in tools like this, and that explains a lot. Like why is it that women look so ugly? And so like right now it's set to 1, which is
This is what's been and this is very good, bro. So shout out to Smash JT for this video, bro. Shout out to him, by the way, bro. He's done a tremendous good job in his channel, man. So very good for him. So, and as you can see, like the design that they're showing right here that I'm seeing. Look at this. This is from Star Wars Outlaws screenshot. Why make her look like a guy? You gave this character here a flat chest, not very attractive, and a man and a grotesque face. Why do that? You know, this is something that these developers, man, need to realize, man, that what they're doing to themselves, they're putting themselves in ruin. So very good fun. It's a very good video. Shout out to Smash JT. So it's like I said, dude. They have been making it. That's why you got games like Spider-Man 2 that have made Mary Jane look like crap. So, like I said, just go over to Smash JT and put a like on him, and you guys let me know what you guys think of his channel, bro. And especially watching that video, bro. This goes to show you that you have artists in the gaming industry that are just bored, that just don't want to do the job right for women, dude. That's why I've said the other day what has been going on with the West Coast gaming companies and the East Coast gaming companies. They have been at war with each other for so long, dude, and it is just too funny, bro. But it's like I said, dude. You got companies that are doing right, and you got companies doing wrong. So, like I said, guys, just keep your eyes open for this, man, because this is something that we cannot keep having every time. So, thank you all so much for watching this video and being part of the channel. So you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. So please share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you all so much. And I'll be seeing you all until next time. Bye for now.